Well, good evening, everyone. At this moment, there's a lot of scrutiny going around. It's a lot of messages of concern. A lot of coffins, lot of imprisonments, a lot of unexpected incomes. For people in the form of karma. A lot of people should have humble themselves. Humility is very important, especially in this time. It's approaching winter. Where the seasons not only change, but everything that is old dies off, so that a new beginning could start and form anew. I love winter. I always love winter because it was one of the seasons where you seen the skin of people shed. When I say skin of people shed, I mean their character, their traits, their reasons beyond reasonings. A lot of people will look at the past as, okay, let this be the reflection, the mirror that needs to keep on mirroring. A lot of people are now in a state where they're not ready for winter. They're not ready for the isolation that will come in the form of imprisonment, come in the form of messages of concern, concise concern. A lot of people chose the path, a lot of people chose the path based on meagers and wages, but they didn't understand that justice is also a form of meager, is a form of wage, is a form of it's a form of payment, it's a form of enlightenment, it's a form of getting your I don't want to say ducks in a row, but getting your life, getting your past, getting your present aligned, reflecting on all the times you were reincarnated, the choices, the decisions you chose when you signed your contract for the ethers. A lot of people chose to be karmics because it was easier to be a bully. It was easier to do wrong instead of learn and balance the light and the darkness. See, a lot of people out here giving messages about being part of the light, but the thing is, they haven't even passed the test of darkness. See, a lot of people think, who are tarot readers and spiritualists and all this, they choose to be on this path because it's easier to manipulate. It's easier to form agendas, manipulate the collective, the communities, the world, not realizing that you have to be able to understand the importance of darkness, to be able to understand the riches and the sweet momentums of the light. See, I can lead people out the dark without a flashlight, without a candle being lit. See, I'm able to address, and be able to guide people through the dark. See, a lot of people are surrounding themselves with candles, not understanding the true nature. Any form of anything you use, your soul is the candle, the flame that ignites. And a lot of people are soulless people. Even those that are supposedly spiritual teachers and spiritualists. And I can tell you this much. 87% of the people that are spiritualists and doing spiritual teachings for the community or so-called for their families, they're giving you misinformation. They haven't healed. They haven't done the work. And how do I know? Because I've done the work. I was put here in a position to understand that you don't need to manipulate to maneuver. A lot of people so concerned about who's in their audience and this and that. But the thing is, you're not even in your audience. You can't lead people to the light when you don't even understand that the darkness can also be a reflection of your shadow. You haven't done the work that you were called and deemed to be. So while you're trying to give out information on forgiveness, you haven't even forgave what you need to do. You haven't even done the necessary steps so you can be able to, I don't want to say promote, because promote sound like something that you will, beg to differ for. But they haven't even been able to be in tune and balance out what they need to balance out. It's like reading a book where all you do is you read the words, you see the words, but you don't see the bigger picture. You don't see the whole picture. You can't even practice what you preach. You haven't even did the work, or did what the word symbolizes, or understand the significance of where the teaching and the studious intentions are coming from, or being defined. Or it's like everybody wants to be a teacher, but they know nothing about truly understanding what being a student is. A lot of people feel like, okay, being a spiritualist or practicing spirituality, that's an easy thing. Everybody doing it, so let me try it out. You're not, you need to focus on your gifts and truly focusing on your healing and truly focusing on your mission. Because I can assure you that those 87% of people that are trying to give messages to the world, to the communities, they have not even worked. They have not even completed 7% of the work they need to do of healing. See, they want to blind people and try to put everybody in the same category, or do certain signs and certain synchronicities, or for certain people, certain categories, not understanding that the message should be for everybody. There's no certain categories, no certain groups, and if there are, there's age groups, but you should be able to still put it in where even children are able to hear the message, if the message are for children. You should be able to categorize it. Don't put no specifics on something where the message should be able to, be able to help everyone heal. It ain't no certain people with certain characters, certain traits, and people treat the planetaries and the cosmos and just treat different astrology, the art of the full moon and the eclipse. They treat it like, okay, treat it like a selection. It's not a selection. It's not something like a fishbowl. It's not something you put your hands in and you draw out the bowl. It's not like that. It's something that's supposed to correlate and align with truly your work and the work that you are doing, your healing journey. So stop trying to give insights into something that you haven't even worked on, because I see that a lot of people need to heal. It's a lot. You could feel it in their words. You can feel it in their body language. I'm an empath, so I can feel all the messages that people are putting out, and it's kind of humorous, because a lot of other people can't even see through the facade and the parading that people are doing. I can feel the skeptics. I can feel, I know this doesn't make any sense. I know that I've done magic and spells on my cards to enable and to ensure that I keep the correct numbering. It's not about that, because Jesus only had 12 disciples. He didn't need no thousands. He didn't need any of that. There is a message. Even if the message doesn't apply to you, you can still help other people. Don't dismiss anything, because dismissing something could be the downfall of your life and your purpose completely. So thank you.